Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing, fabulous, incredible, magnificent, so very loved, really, really healthy, and darn sexy people. Hi, I cannot tell you. Last night, two of our friends and us went to see Paul Anka. I don't think I have ever seen a better show in my life. That man knew how to work that stage, work the audience. I can't believe all of the major songs that he's written that I didn't know he'd written, like My Way and That's Life, a lot of the big Sinatra songs. But it was my first time out from the pandemic. Yes, I wore my mask in the theater. But we just left there. He was on stage 2 hours, you guys. It was amazing. So if he ever comes anywhere close to you, bite the bullet and get there if you can. You will not be disappointed. It was just amazing. And it made me want to, that part of me, I have lived every professional dream that I have wanted to live except Broadway. And gosh, it just ignited in me that desire to do that last thing in my career again. So anyway, what I want you to get is how much joy that he gave so many people last night. And that's what I want you to be doing. Be on stage when you go to the grocery store. Be on stage when you pump gas. Be on stage when you go to the market or you attend your meetings. Bring the joy, guys. We all are capable of that in every single moment, which is what the whole thing with the Ukraine-Russia thing, it's a lot about, well, it's everything about the channel is saying what signals we're putting out. I've gotten so many emails about, Dee, can't you do the webinar on the Russia-Ukraine crisis? Can't you do it sooner? Can't you do it sooner? Shouldn't we be doing something sooner? Well, guys, you know what to do. And yes, I will find a time to do it sooner as soon as you guys sign up. I mean, it's crazy. I'm getting all these emails. Why can't you do it sooner? And nobody's signed up. So I was looking at my calendar. There's a couple of times. I'm going to have to shift some stuff around, but there's a couple of times we can do it sooner. But in the meantime, like we do everything, what do you want? You want peace. You want all injustice to be brought justice now. You want harmony. You want love. You want understanding between peoples, right? Start focusing on that. Because I can tell you, a lot of you from the emails I'm getting are focused on the fear. And what you fear, you're going to increase. Do the work you know, guys, in every area of your life. Do the work that you know. What do you want? What do you want? I am claiming this. I am demanding this. I am directing this. Through love, always. Now, something really big came in this week. I was working on what we could do to increase our success rate in physical healing, which of course goes over all subjects, but I was working on physical and mental healing. And you could have knocked me over when this came in. The channel said, you've been creating it, but you haven't been receiving it. I went, what? You haven't receiving from yourself and the universe the perfect health that you are desiring. You've been creating it, you haven't been receiving it, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. And I know that you can be in that place of creating without receiving it back. So I want to invite everybody to now purposefully claim with me, I am the powerful God of me who is receiving always the creation of health from myself and from the universe and God. And so it is. So then, to what I should go here now. All health, all physical dis-ease is created because of our fear of being our full, powerful selves. So, again, we are creating and receiving, being safe, secure in our full power through divine love. Then they gave me the 5 steps. Create, balance, be open, allow, and receive. Let me state those again. Create, balance, be open, allow, and receive. Okay, I'm asking all of you to consciously apply those to any physical or mental healing that you're working on. I am holding the intention for this community that we break through in big ways around physical healing this year. It's possible. It's probable. We create it in partnership with the universe, and we receive it in partnership with the universe. And so it is. Okay, my last thing I want to share with you is I know a lot of you remember Dr. Bradici. He's done several webinars with us. He was a healer, a friend, a mentor, a co-worker. Dr. Bradici was truly an amazing person. He passed away from cancer. And Gabrielle and I went to his funeral yesterday. Dr. Bradici was Catholic, and it was a mass, literally, that we attended. And during the mass, one of the things the priest said, and he was reading this from the scripture. I'm sorry, I can't tell you where it is or what it's from. But it basically said, the better we are in this life, the less we're welcomed into heaven. And it took everything in me not to stand up and yell bullshit. It just, I don't get why we have to take God's word and, better word, I guess. So, guys, the happier we are, the more joyful we are, the more we put joy and happiness out to the world, we create the kingdom of heaven here. That's my perspective. That's my intention. I hope you share that with me. Okay. Press 1 if you want to talk to the channel. If you've already pressed it, don't press it again. We'll lose you. And we are going to the callers. All right, Susan, you have to talk to me. What's up?
Well, first off, I have been having lots of fun, loving my life. I have an issue, however, and that's what I want to discuss. For the last week, I have felt really crappy, really shitty. In fact, my doctor says I'm full of it, literally. And so I've been taking stuff to help relieve the constipation part. I don't know if there's something seriously going on with me. I know that what my intention is to let go of a lot of excess weight. I weigh way too much. I look like I'm pregnant. I want that. I want
okay,
my
all right,
beautiful
okay.
sexy body. It's okay.
Okay,
You got it?
Susan. Yeah.
Okay, good.
So,
awesome.
Let me reiterate that everything physical starts energetically first.
Right.
So, energetically, why are you holding on to your shit? Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, any movie that pops in.
Harold and Maude.
Harold and Maude. Okay, if I had never seen Harold and Maude, what's it about?
Harold is a young teenager, dissatisfied with his life, faking suicides to get his mother's attention. He falls in love with Maude, who is almost 80 years old, and learns a lot about life, and she dies, and he goes on and creates his own life happily.
Okay, all of those things are you. Can you leave your old shit behind, Susan? And we've worked on this in different ways for years with you. We all have to. Leave our old shit behind. Leave our stories behind. You were raised in a crazy, wacky family and church that taught you a lot of things that don't serve you. Okay, I was raised in a house with an alcoholic father who ran around naked every night berating my mother. That's my story. He killed himself, shot himself in the head. That's my story. But that's not who I am now. What are you doing with your story, Susan? Are you going, okay, that chapter's finished, and now I get to write the book of me that I choose to write? That's what it's about, baby.
Okay. I have a question. I'd like to write a book about things that happened in my life that I learned from that would help others, but I don't want to relive all that.
Well, fine. Write the book as an informational guide to help others, but that book isn't going to help others until you complete this final chapter, which is not using it in your personal life. That's got to be your last chapter in the book, is whatever the hell has gone on with you, what are you doing with it now? What are you creating now?
A new, lovely life of beautiful creation in all areas of my life, financially.
Freedom is the highest word for you.
Oh, okay, freedom. That's good. I love freedom.
Yeah, because when you're free and you live in freedom, you're free to create whatever you want.
Great.
Okay? So that's your answer. You got it?
I believe I've got it. Go on from freedom, let go of all the old story.
Yeah.
That's gone. It's done.
You
Finished.
have to, Susan. And
yes.
then what do you want to create? That's your intention now.
I know what I want to create.
And that's what the book needs to be about, and then you can help people. Okay, baby? All right.
Okay.
Thank
got
you.
it. Thank
and
you.
That's for everybody, by the way, for absolutely everybody that's listening to the show. Peg in Wisconsin, you're on.
Oh, great. Oh, hi, Dee. Thanks so much for taking my call.
You're welcome.
Your introduction was right up in alignment with why I'm calling, so thank you.
Shocker,
huh? Yeah.
I
feel very grateful that I felt guided to give you a call this morning, so thank you. Just real quick, you and I had a private, and I'm the one that had made 25-inch bunny rabbits that never made it out to my grandkids for Christmas.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so that's me. So my question today, I have had a history of a lot of pain, and I've worked on it on all levels. My specific question is about the central nervous system. I thought that I was going to ask if I have been accidentally downloading fear from Ukraine, because I know I'm too empathic sometimes. I was going to ask that, but after your introduction, blow that away. Just tell me what they say.
Well, first of all, guys, you can't be too empathic. It's what you do with it. If you take it on and you allow it to affect you physically, mentally, or emotionally, that's a choice.
Okay, yeah.
I want to be clear about that. You don't have to see. That's the deal I made with them when they asked me to start channeling and doing this work, and I said, you're not going to use my body, you're not going to use my mind, I'm not going to have to feel shitty to tune in with people. I am an objective observer that knows how to get to the answer. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be really clear that you are in charge of directing your channel. Okay? So now your question is about your pain?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you fully moving into your power, and my pendulum goes to my really big yes. So it's true, you have a lot of power, Peg, as a healer, as a channel, as an empath, if you will. When I say you're using it, I get a no. Why aren't you using it? Because you're afraid of it.
Ooh.
And you're afraid of it because you haven't clearly defined how you're willing to use all your power.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So I hope everybody's listening to this, because all of this applies to all of us. Now, we use our power through divine love. And that starts with ourself, which means there is no way we would give ourselves up to do the healing work that a lot of us do. People ask me that all the time. Oh my God, doesn't that drain you? I went, no, actually, it empowers me. It gives me energy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know mentally, on a physical level, how much, I can joyfully handle in a day, and when I need to take a break. And I honor myself by doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what they're talking about when they said balance, when they gave us the 5 steps. So, is there a higher place that no, it's because you're in fear that if you are the powerful healer that you are, which we all are, by the way, that it will affect you mostly physically. And you've had experiences of this in past lives because you've had the same belief in past lives. When I say you're going to have it in future lives, I get a no. So this is your lifetime to go, I'm powerful, and I'm an empath, and I'm a healer, and my body and my mind get stronger and stronger and stronger every time I work with my healing capacities.
Is there any specific guidance on what type of healing would best serve me?
Well, they're saying you know that already.
Hands.
Get a yes on that. And then they add, and don't limit it just to your hands. You'll know, honey, once you aren't in fear of your power, you will guide yourself to everything you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I have been doing a lot of interviews and on-camera interviews for Born. And from those interviews, a lot of people are signing up for private sessions. And they go, oh, no, I've been doing this work for years. I know all about. And I said, oh, okay, well, let me go over the 3 main things about my work. Oh, well, no, I didn't look at it that way. The work we do in this community, vastly different than most healing communities. I'm assuming you guys know that. Our healing work is also substantiated in science. So we're not waiting for God, the guides, or the angels to tell us what to do, guys. They're waiting for us. And right there, this community departs from a lot of other communities. The buck stops with you. So accept your power, Peg, and get on with it, will you?
So when you say accept it, that's a mental thing. So is there mental block?
No, when I say anything, it's never a mental thing. It's a hard thing.
Okay.
Yeah, embrace it with your heart, because your mind will just go, yeah, but.
Yeah.
Okay? All right,
yep.
Sweetheart.
Thank
you. You bet. Diane in New York, you're on.
Hey, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Okay, so this is wonderful. I I think I got my answer from the first two callers here, but I also was calling in about health and particularly losing weight. And what I came up with hearing you
is about protection.
Yeah. Okay.
So what are
I
you
was going to ask what energetically.
What do you think you're protecting yourself from?
Being too powerful?
Yep. Bingo. And in what area of your life are you in fear of being too powerful? Well, they already gave it to me. Let's see if you can come up with it.
It's either career or all I can think of is career.
Okay, the highest word for you is relationships, which of course includes career, includes personal relationships, and most of all, it includes the relationship with ourselves.
Right.
Some of the information that's come in about the Ukraine and Russian thing is staggering to me. Staggering about, and it's getting very detailed about how we create the consciousness of the world. You see, if the good people don't rise up and claim the power, the little people are left to continually say, oh, well, see, we have to struggle and we have to give ourselves up in order to be a good person, in order to stand for the good. Well, BS to that anymore, guys. That's an old religious belief. And I heard a lot of it in the Mass yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the good don't rise up, the bad do. And I'm using those terms loosely because we know there's not good energy or bad energy. But there is good energy and bad energy that expresses itself through our consciousness.
Right.
Okay? You got your answer?
So I do, is there anything about like kind of sabotaging habits? Like I just, is it all around the whole power?
Yes, because your relationship with yourself, you're going to sabotage yourself if you're not willing to go into your power. So you will choose not to give yourself the things you want to give yourself because then you would be too powerful.
Okay. I'm claiming it every day. I'm making my claims every day.
Well, then follow through with your actions.
True.
Well, okay. You can't claim it and say the words and then go out and eat pasta every night if you want to lose weight.
That's right.
Right now, that's our belief system. Now, there are people I know that live on chocolate bars and pasta and wine. They know how to transmute those things into a healthy body. Most of us don't yet. Okay?
Maybe we'll figure that out this year with our focus on health.
Well, hey, the more chocolate and wine I can eat, the happier I am. So I'm standing in that intention with you, Diana. All right. Thank you, darling.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, bye-bye.
Okay, Lynn. What you bringing in, baby?
Hi, I knew I was next. Hey, so I want to know what's the highest thing I can get into alignment so that continue to move forward in my power. And what's happening is I'm taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, and I think it's been answered. Yeah.
It's the same thing I got to for myself this week.
Okay.
And it's something that I have been looking for for myself for years. You belong.
Oh,
Yeah. Just everybody sit with that one. I belong. I belong in the groups that I want to belong in. I belong in my power. I belong in the love for myself. I belong in the powerful creation of this world. I belong feeling great. I belong in that group. I belong in the group that experiences fabulous, beautiful, vibrant health. Mentally, physically, spiritually, chemically, cosmically, emotionally, and dimensionally.
I'm getting my big yes on that.
Yeah, I love it when you guys test with me, because oftentimes when two or more come together, we might get an addendum or we might get expanded information. So, Lynn, of course, learned all this initially in our acting class, and so she's well trained to get that pendulum out.
Yes, I am. Can I ask a question for my sister?
Yes.
She was skiing the other day. She does ski a lot in Colorado, and she fell, and they think she might have torn her ACL in her left knee. She already had kind of a weakened left knee, and we've been talking and working on that. So she's doing an MRI this week to find out for sure. What's the energetic thing that she can get into alignment
Freedom.
For the freedom?
Yep. You see, she was coming, this is what they're showing me anyway. She's coming down that slope, and she's like, oh my God, I'm free. And that's just too much power for a lot of us, guys. What if we all knew that we were totally free everywhere in our lives to create whatever we wanted? Could you accept that power? I'm saying yes.
Yeah. I'm saying yes, too.
So
awesome.
The highest words that I'm getting, Lynn, are she literally stopped herself from her power of freedom.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty easy to correct from what I'm hearing, okay?
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Great.
Okay, baby.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Love you.
Yep, you too. What a show. I say that every week. Maria in San Francisco, you're on.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Good morning.
I appreciate you also sharing from your personal experience so that we can also support you on what you're dealing with.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I wanted to know, I feel that I can't seem to get away from not living conditionally. I do the work, and today what you said at the top of the hour was obviously very important.
Maria, you have come a really long way. You were indoctrinated with so much victimness when we first started working together. So what are the words that you just said? I can't seem to get away from what?
Living conditionally.
Okay. So I am the powerful God of me that lives unconditionally in my freedom and power. Wow. Everybody say that. If I can say it again. I am the powerful God of me who lives unconditionally in my freedom and my power. That is my strong direction to all energy. And I am creating that now with the universe. And I am receiving that now. That's a big thing for all of us to add until it's an integrated part of us. I'm receiving absolutely everything I direct. Okay?
Okay. I just am so tense that I literally am holding my breath and can't exhale properly. And
Sure you can. Yes, you can. You can. You're the only one that can choose to do that, baby.
right.
All right, so do it with me now. Take a deep breath. Smile. And exhale, I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. Take another deep breath. Smile. Exhale, I am love, I am love, I am love, I am love. Now, were you able to do it?
To a degree.
Okay, see, Maria, you want to put those limitations on yourself. Instead of, well, I could do it to a degree, I want you to say, wow, I did it, and now I'm going to practice it so I can do it even more.
I am going to practice it so I can do it.
Okay. There you go. All right, sweetheart.
Can I ask you about the moving situation really quick? I did look into more options to go to Southern California, but they were all super more expensive. So I'm not sure where else to keep looking. I just keep doing searches like where to rent in LA County. Then it went to Orange County, and it was...
Well, Orange County is more expensive. So
yeah. And that newspaper was mentioned too. I
don't know exactly what you're looking for. I don't remember, but I would start, if you're determined to come to LA, I would start in the Valley. Further out in San Fernando Valley, you're going to find better prices than in LA proper. I mean, they call it Los Angeles County, but it's out where I live. It's more affordable.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, start saying, I know exactly where to live that's warm and sunny, just like California, that is really affordable. Start saying what you want. But you have to claim it, guys. You have to claim it before you can magnetize it. Keep saying that to you instead of, oh, it's so hard, or I'm having a hard time, or boy, I'm really challenged by this, or I can't quite seem to do that. That's never going to bring it to you. Okay? All right, baby.
Sure. Thank you.
All right. Yep. Miss Jean in Oregon, you're on.
Good morning, Dee.
Hi, baby.
Hi. First, an update. I had called you a few months ago. I was having problems with pressure in my chest and all that. That has cleared up.
Yay!
So, yeah, that's good. Now I have a couple of things that and I'm not sure where to start because they're kind of feeding on each other. I'm having problems with... Go ahead.
They're both about the same thing. Hold on, I'm going to a core belief. This page here, 30, 36, 37. Well, they're taking me to claim I am that I am. Okay. Now, remember, God said, I am. I have to say I am God if I am going to be God, right?
Okay.
Okay. Anything that comes after I am is a direction to your energy, which I was just talking to Maria about. You have to state what you want, not how hard it is, or any of the negatives around it. You need to state what you want. And when I say you're stating what you want around these physical things, I get a no. So just quickly tell me what the two physical things are.
Well, the biggest thing is the pain in my left shoulder, in the front and the back. And if I move my arm just right, it sends shooting pains down my arm. And the other part is if I sleep on my back, I have problems with sleep apnea. So I've been laying on my left side to solve that problem. But now with the pain on my shoulder, I can't sleep on my left side, so I sleep on my right side, and then my right shoulder and my right leg start hurting. So I don't know if the problem is the sleep or because I can't sleep with this going on, but I know I need sleep to help heal, and where is this starting?
Well, and you're in a big tornado of right now. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I'm tired and I hurt.
Yeah, I get you, baby. I definitely empathize with you. Okay. So what definition of herself is creating this? Is that the highest question? Yes, Sheets. But give me a song, baby cakes. Any song that comes in.
Well, the two came in at once, Yellow Balloon and Yellow Submarine. So something yellow.
Okay. And the first word they gave me is courage. So what, hold on, I'm waiting for the words. You're in fear of embracing your power because you think you're going to drown. Is this a past life? Yeah, it's a past life thing. Okay, and now this is weird, guys. Now they're showing me somebody underwater with one arm coming up, trying to get up or get attention or save themselves. They're underwater, but their arm keeps coming up above the water. So, energetically, somehow you've associated power with death. Wow, I'm going right to your dad. What does your dad have to do with that?
I have no idea.
Well, when I say he's powerful, I get a no.
Yeah, he's never felt powerful. He's always kind of had a victim consciousness.
Okay, so he's been energetically drowning all his life, is what they're saying.
Yeah, and he has congestive heart failure.
Well, see, you don't want to die a slow death of drowning energetically, Jean. So I want you to get off and write down a list of powerful I am statements. Okay. Now, they're saying you do need to consult a doctor to help straighten out the physical part of this now.
Which part, the shoulder or the sleep?
Well, if you straighten out the shoulder, the sleep will straighten out.
Okay. What kind of doctor do I need to see?
Not the right question, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
I've been seeing a chiropractor. He's given me some exercises to do.
Yeah,
but I don't know if they're helping or hurting.
I would see if you could find a really good osteopath.
I've tried 2 different times to get an osteopath, and it hasn't worked out. The answer was no.
What do you mean the answer was no?
Well, I tried to sign up with one at a clinic, and they said, I don't know, apparently he wasn't available or taking new patients or something.
Okay, well, you powerfully want to heal. So create an osteopath, Jean. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just find one. You can find one if you're very clear now that you're ready to stop drowning.
Okay.
And live powerfully. Okay.
Yeah.
I am the powerful God of me that is creating this osteopath right now. You'll find one.
Okay.
All right, baby.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Miss, hold on. Kirk, what the heck? I haven't heard from you in a while. What's up, dude?
Hey, a whole bunch of good stuff in process. My question today is about sleep and anxiety.
Okay.
I haven't.
Well,
I've been doing. Go ahead.
Kirk, I'm going right to, and you and I have worked on this over the years. Power around your creativity. Can you just finally embrace how amazing you are and get on with it? In your acting, in your painting, in your life, it's all creative endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's
I've been
100% what it's about, Kirk.
I understand my pendulum's going to the giant, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I am powerfully seeing and receiving the awesomeness of me as the creative artist that I am in every aspect of my creation. It's way, way, way over time, Kirk.
I understand. I got regenerated about a month ago, and I've been flying forward into all of this, and I've been doing the new claim. I am directing all of me to sleep well and sleep deeply, knowing that I am safe to create. And my experience sometimes has been that in the morning when I wake up and I start to do my morning claim, some of the other thoughts creep in, and I get distracted. And
then go to your heart. Then go to your heart. If all the other negative stuff starts to creep in, you guys are in your head. Because if you're in your heart, they can't come in. And when that happens to me, I drop into my heart and go, thank you very much for sharing. But I'm awesome. And I'm powerful. And I'm divine love. Okay?
Okay.
Is there anything else? No, that's it. Let me know, Kirk. Okay, Michael, I'm almost out of time, but I wanted to get you on. What's up?
I appreciate it. Please tell me what I can do to help my daughter.
The first word that came in, Michael, is detach, which is strange. I know. But there is a symbiotic relationship going on here where she's using her dis-ease to tighten the umbilical cord is the word I'm being given with you.
Uh-huh.
So you can get her help, and you have to detach from taking on that full responsibility.
Okay.
Can you feel the peace around that or not?
You are on target. Fire for effect.
Okay. And that's hard for a parent to hear. And, if you go under, it's not going to help her.
You're right.
She is stronger than you know. Is what they're saying.
Yeah, you're on target there.
Okay. And that strength needs to be directed. And she won't accept it from you. Somebody professional needs to work with her to direct that for her. Okay?
I'm all in favor of that. Do you have any idea what kind of professional? A field, say.
Not my expertise.
We have taken her to professionals. I'm open to anything you got to say.
Have you taken her to the right professional? That goes to no right away.
I'm not disagreeing with you because you just told me there was some new one. If you can give me any clues at all.
Michael, can you email me about this, and I will get back to you.
I very much appreciate it.
And in the email, please list exactly what the challenge is. The more specific you can be, the more I can reach out and get some answers for you.
I think.
Okay. Yep. Oh, well, they just gave me a name. Okay. Email me and I will get back to you, sweetheart.
I thank you much.
Yep, you bet. Okay. Cheryl, I've got 2 minutes. What can I help you with?
I had 3 things to follow up about how to specifically open ourselves to receive more.
Yes, direct yourself to do it.
Well, but we've been doing that already, so I just wondered.
No, we haven't. That's the point that they were making, is that we have not, and as soon as I start to talk, it goes to my big yes. We have not been directing ourselves to receive our own creation of whatever it is that we're creating. We have to direct ourselves to receive our creation.
Okay.
So it's like, I can go to a pottery school and make a beautiful pot. I've created it. But if I don't take it home with me, or if I don't have them mail it to me, I don't receive it into my life, do I?
Or you can think it's an ugly pot when it's fabulous, yeah. And not receive it.
That begs the question, why would you make an ugly pot?
No, that it's not ugly, but you're not receiving the goodness and joy and seeing all the greatness in life.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
That was a good question. Yep. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh, I want to keep this show going and I can't. So frustrating. Wow. Everybody listened to this show over again, and last week's too. I mean, we're just, we've broken through another portal here, and that's really exciting to me. So, okay, I'm going to look at if I can move the webinar up. Doesn't matter if you sign up for it, you'll get when I'm moving it up too. Okay, all right. I'll look at next week and see if there's any time. I think it's probably going to be the week after. Okay, let's say it together, guys. I love me. I love me. Woo! And I love me even more because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.